weapons. We're gonna be on this Phantom Blade Zero, and I'ma pause it. See what I like. Talk about some things. But yeah, this is gonna be a day one cop.
Flame. See what burns beneath. Drop the blade. Let true steel speak. No shape. No shadow. Yet it moves through all. That's the path to know.
Who are you?
Also, let me pause right quick. Also, I don't know whether to play this in Japanese or English because Donnie Yen's in English, and I do want to hear his voice, so we might be playing in English.
Hello everyone, I'm Donnie Yen, creative consultant for Phantom Blade Zero, and the actor behind Donnie Yen, a formidable martial arts master. I want players around the world to enter our wuxia world driven by old grudges, shifting alliances, and the confrontations that forge its legends. Rooted in the traditions of Chinese martial arts, Phantom Blade Zero embraces bold imaginations and distinct cultural elements to create a new aesthetic we call Kung Fu Punk.
But the boss fights in this game are about to be crazy. And graphically, it looks good too. The amount of weapons that I heard that we're gonna be getting is like close to 50. This game is gonna be like, as far as weapons go, like a Devil May Cry, old school God of War Bayonetta type feel, but in like modern generation console. This dude gonna have a lot of weapons. He's gonna have an arsenal of different stuff we can use, and I'm sure that each weapon has, I don't know how far in the detail they're gonna go, but there's gonna be some type of skill tree or some type of upgrade, like a alternate move set that you can do with each weapon. I don't know how they're gonna do it. QTEs, we love QTEs. Enter the Wulin.
Hi everyone, I'm Soulframe, the creator and director of Phantom Blade Zero. Today I'm inviting you into our universe, a dark wuxia epic filled with mystery, vendettas, and lightning-fast wordplay.
Yeah, what's the story looking like?
Soul, once the Order's most feared blade. After being set up for your leader's murder, you are betrayed by the people you once fought beside.
What? What have I done?
In the final duel against your childhood blood brother, Zuo Shang, the blade is driven through your heart.
You're late. Let's get started already.
The mysterious healer, the flesh sculptor, restores your life, but with a fatal condition. You have exactly 66 days to live.
Damn.
Survival means finding a cure hidden in the chaos ahead. But the hunt will force you to confront the rot beneath your betrayal and a skill massive enough to break the entire Wulin. The Wulin is a martial underworld forged in blood and belief. You will walk among the last guardians of righteousness, the fallen who surrendered to darkness, and the lost warriors bound by broken codes. Each choice you make here will fracture your trajectory and reshape your fate. 66 days, that's all the time you have. But you won't be alone. Martial artists from across the Wulin have gathered in Pengzhen, turning the town into a deadly trap of rival factions, hidden malice, and deadly schemes.
The girl's nothing but a shell now. She'll never be the same.
And the enemies in
As
this
you
are very
uncover the
creative.
grim secrets buried here, you will realize some things matter far more than survival, and that some enemies can never be defeated by the sword alone.
Master Soul has entered Pengzhen. It seems the flesh sculptor's tainted hearts has restored his strength.
A change in the game may not be such a bad thing. I'm looking forward to his next move.
The Phantom World is a stage for the style we call Kung Fu Punk, where traditional Kung Fu collides with steampunk machinery and body modification. Your journey takes you through intricate but surreal landscapes, leading you deep
But I'm
into the
curious,
heart of
how
Pengzhen.
big is this world going to be? Now, I know this is more of a linear type, but how far are we going to venture out into, like, are we going to have side missions? Is it going to be like a Ninja Gaiden-esque game where we do side quests along the way with the linear mission? But how big is this, like, world going to actually be?
And its surrounding villages, valleys, lakes, and shadowed territories, including a valley overrun by ruthless bandits, an abandoned warehouse filled with hanging puppets, where a dark ritual seems to be taking place. A steam-powered iron tower built for some kind of dark experiment. And a vast lake, which Soul must navigate aboard a peculiar high-speed vessel. Your journey is guided by 8 authentic
Oh,
hand-painted
okay. So looking at this map, we gonna be venturing out in different areas, places. So this is kind of giving me Black Myth Wukong in a way, because it was kind of set up a little bit like this. Map completion 55%. So yeah, like we hitting different checkpoints, going to different places. So this map is not gonna be like huge, but it's gonna be big enough to where we may be doing some difference.
Chinese ink wash maps. In complex regions, they offer only
Like a
rough sense of
semi-open world.
direction, leaving you to explore and uncover hidden secrets. These maps seamlessly connect into a single world, where bells enable fast travel between discovered locations. Phantom Blade Zero is not an open-world game, nor is it a linear adventure from beginning to end.
Okay, semi-open world.
Instead, every corner has been meticulously handcrafted, filled with countless surprises and secrets waiting to be discovered. As you explore Phantom Blade Zero, you will discover hidden enemies, side quests, rare treasures, and crucial story clues.
Alright, now we get into the
Zero,
meat and potatoes right here.
combat is the driving force. Every weapon is forged from martial folklore,
And it plays so smooth. Frame rate ain't really dropping like, because it's a lot of stuff that's going on the screen right now.
cinematic legacy, and ancient tradition. Soul wields a massive arsenal of 30 primary weapons alongside
30.
25 secondary weapons known as
You get 30 weapons, main primary weapons, and 20, he's at 25 secondary weapons. That's crazy. I think that's the most we've ever gotten. I think that beats out Dante's arsenal, Kratos' arsenal, Bayonetta.
Phantom Edges.
That's dope.
For example, the Drunken Sword style
Ooh.
builds drunken energy, enhancing Soul's evasiveness while swaying and staggering with every strike.
That is dope.
The White Serpent and Crimson Viper twin blades work in tandem. The length of the White Serpent allows you to fling the Crimson Viper outward for ranged attacks. The fluid steel of the soft snake sword coils around an opponent's guard, striking targets cleanly and even slicing through incoming threat-based attacks mid-air. However, a light blade won't be enough against heavy shields, and relying on swords alone will turn the fight into a punishing struggle. Crushing those defenses requires the brutal momentum of iron fists and hammers.
That's tough.
The Tiger Cannon can blast apart distant enemy formations with a single shot, or ignite self-destructing enemies before they get close. And when bladed weapons fall short against a swarm of savage dogs, the flame-spewing Flaming Mane makes quick walk up them all. Mastery goes far deeper than basic attributes.
Yikes, this skill tree is going to be insane. Now, I don't know if this is going to apply to every type of... I don't know how the weapons are going to be used. And I don't know what we can do as far as like power-ups but this skill tree looks insane.
Upgrading a weapon unlocks distinct forms and techniques,
Okay, so there's levels to it.
carving out a unique combat philosophy.
That's tough.
You will never worry about a newly acquired weapon being too weak. With the Reforging Talisman, you can reset the weapon's level, recover all invested materials, and immediately reinvest them into your new gear.
So it's all your So it's all your preference. Six days mode.
We've crafted difficulty options as distinct ways to experience the story. Wayfarer mode is intuitive and cinematic, letting anyone feel like a kung fu master. But for those seeking a true challenge, Hellwalker
Now this is the tricky part when we're gonna be getting this game.
but for those
So realistically, we might choose between Pathbreaker and Hellwalker because I want to enjoy my time with this game. I don't want to be rage quitting at the same time. I don't think there's no way we're doing 66 days. I don't think we're up for that. So at most, I think we're gonna be doing Hellwalker. Realistically speaking, 66 days we're gonna be dying at the tutorial.
Seeking a true challenge, Hellwalker mode brings in core fighting game mechanics. Bosses won't rely on fixed patterns. They react to your spacing, punish your whiffs, and adapt to your habits in real time.
Ooh, that's gonna be tough. Damn. That's what's gonna scare me, because every time you play against a boss fight, they're gonna change up the way they fight. They're gonna learn, like exactly what I said. They're gonna learn how you play. So that's gonna be different.
For the ultimate test, unlock 66 days mode. Unlike the other
What did that just say? Hellwalker difficulty with one added rule. You have only 66 lives. Unlocks after completing Pathbreaker or Hellwalker. So you need to do one of those two to get this. That is kind of crazy. You need to be like locked in. You need to be like that to play that type of mode. Ugh.
For the ultimate test, unlock 66 days mode. Unlike the other difficulty settings, this mode turns Soul's 66-day countdown into a literal gameplay timeline.
That's insane.
It features the intensity of Hellwalker, but
Eesh.
every defeat costs you precious time.
That is
If the clock
crazy.
hits 0, it is permanent.
So that is like, that's giving me a little bit of Sifu, because as you die more and more, you age more. So when you die, the timer cuts down a day. That's wicked.
Death. Our ultimate goal is to draw from the deep well of authentic Chinese folk arts and martial arts, infusing them into the sleek, visceral aesthetic we call Kung Fu Punk. To show you what that looks like in motion, please take a look at this boss encounter.
Yo, I don't know. I don't know. This might be a little intimidating. I don't know if we gonna put this on Hellwalker. And now, if we do, are we able to lower the difficulty? Because I'm not trying to be locked in on just one difficulty the whole game. If it gets too crazy. Parrying and dodging. Yo, talk about fast pace. Here. soundtrack. This game was so tough. About to be a second wave. Go ahead and take my money. I ain't got nothing else to say. This is gonna be a day. What the hell? See, and I like how this is so different from any of the other hack and slash games, because with the fighting with the bosses, they each got their own thing. It's not so much the same thing. Like this part right here. Standing on the poles, fighting just kind of like him in a way. That is. You need to be locked in with these boss fights. Can't look away. Why not the blink? Damn.
Bringing Phantom Blade Zero to life has been a massive endeavor, and the support from our community has allowed us to build the exact.
Oh, this game about to use numbers.
It's our way of paying tribute to tradition,
Yeah.
while bringing it to life as an immersive experience for players all over the world.
Now, this is just a quick glimpse of Phantom Blade Zero. There's much more for you to explore, and you may even cross paths with the character I play along the way.
So he said you may cross. So we might even miss him. He's just I don't know how big of a role he's gonna be playing, but when I was playing Black Myth Wukong, it was some characters or some bosses that I completely skipped out on. I didn't even know. But it can be like that.
Phantom is movement. Swift.
Oh yeah, he don't play. This is gonna be this is gonna be like Dante versus Virgil type rage. I feel like it's gonna be one of those.
blade as breath.
You channel it into a steel, turning any blade into a divine.
And now in the game, he moving like he can actually move like that in real life. I don't know if he did, but all the motion cap, but I wouldn't be surprised if he had some of that or most of that stuff.
Weapon. That's the path to know. Pre-order now.
Might be a Halloween special. Okay. And this is a PlayStation exclusive, I believe. Oh. Yeah. Okay, that's it. Cool. Yeah, nah, I feel like this is gonna be one of them ones as far as year of 2026. We've had a lot of great games come out. This might make it in my top 5. Because I know most of us are gonna be playing GTA. It's one of them things. It's like, all right, we're when it drops, we can move on. But this is one of the games that I'm actually looking forward to. I'm looking forward to playing GTA 6. I got way more other stuff that I'm a little bit more excited to play, to be honest. We've gotten it with everything that's been going on with that game and the drama. We got other games to focus on. We got Phantom Blade Zero, Gears of War E-Day, Wolverine. A couple more stuff coming out in October, but those are like the big 3 that's supposed to be. Looking like it's about to be contender for Game of the Year. And I know it's too early to call just now, but from everything that I'm seeing, the way they got the price, I think it's a game's like $50, which is insane. So that within itself is dope. So y'all let me know what y'all think of Phantom Blade Zero.